a little bit better. Not as great as I want to be, but I'm feeling all right. Somebody want to know about the bully, most stories of the bully. In my neighborhood, man, Larry James, the bully is legendary. Can't nobody outdo Larry James. He had the best squabble in my vicinity, probably in Compton. Although it was other squabblers that had squabbles. I can tell you a whole lot of people that had squabbles, right? From a whole lot, like Nate Tillman from Palmer Block. He had Trent Booker from Nutty Block, Alvin Trash Van. Them dudes had squabbles, man. But when I said when me and LB, one of the founders of Pyru, first thing he asked me in the pen, did I know the bully? So that tells you a whole lot about the bully. The bully wasn't one to be messed with. He ain't known to play with pistols. He was known just to play with his hands, man. And that's how good it was, right? But this is what I wanted to share with you. One of my biggest regrets at gang banging because I wanted my baby brother Inch, OBG Inch, in front of him, to be from my hood and be. I wanted him to be Lil Bad, but he had his own identity. He was called Inch, and he was raw than me, man. He was a hitter. You know what I mean? He loved his neighborhood. He represented that F to death. You understand what I'm saying? And I lost my little brother when I was in the pen. That took a lot out of me, right? And I always said if I was to lose my little brother through some gang shit, I kind of stepped back a little bit. But I didn't. Don't get me wrong, I didn't, man. I'm a non-act gang member that love my hood. I can't get around from that. Front hood made me strong. Front hood gave me a whole lot of strength. I'm not one that's gonna sugarcoat that, right? I love how people tap in with me. How do I feel about other countries claiming Crip, like in the UK? Hey man, east side, west side, north side, south side, nationwide, it's Crip, man. Uh, I have nothing against other people representing Crip. Just pay homage to where it come from. That's the name of the game. Without LA, it couldn't be no Crip. So people need to pay homage to the Crip and where it came from. And by that I mean don't misrepresent it, represent it. And be at your best at it. You understand what I'm saying? Uh, I'm a dude that try to stay focused on it. You get dudes, man, like somebody tapped in and was saying they know why I got a lot of trolls and a lot of haters. I can imagine why too, right? Do it bother me? Let me keep it 100 with y'all, because that's all I ever do, right? Yeah, it bothers me. It bothers me when the haters get in there and throw accusations, insinuate some false shit about how OG Bam is representing himself or the black community. Uh, I'm here to represent my community 131% like I represented my hood, 131%. I ain't putting it 100 on the 10. I'm keeping it 100 at all times, right? You get a whole lot of dudes, man, that get on these platforms and say that we wasn't an impact in gang activity and we did this and we did that. These same dudes that say these things can't walk a mile in our boots. You hear a lot of dudes get on here, they talk about what Crips was doing in prison. Yet they was never in prison. To see what Crips did in prison, to see what Moose did in prison. They wasn't in prison. You understand what I'm saying? You get dudes to say this and they say that. But watch this, man. Uh, I'm trying to see what you were saying. But what's up, Austin, Texas? We got to start understanding this, man. Ain't no blacks out of LA with a platform just trying to advocate peace and ceasefires in our communities. It was on S and Y yard. We didn't check out when we was in prison. We made our bed, so we laid in it. We didn't go in there and turn soft. Now, watch this. And I ain't talking about a race of people. I'm talking about individuals that did this, right? But they always got lugs and shade to throw at us, like her. I can't understand how that man got so many subscribers when all he ever talk about is this: busting cheeks in prison. So what is he talking about? Was he one busting cheeks, or was he getting his cheek bust? Let's start paying attention to the bigger picture, man. Like I was looking at one of his little videos last night before I fell asleep, right? And the same white boy that was saying Sureños, MN, whites, we don't play homosexual shit, but the other motherfuckers on the other side of the day room, which is blacks, they do that. Then he was saying, yeah, what's up, Austin, Texas? You feel me? This dude was saying, white boys got to have a kisu in their knife. In they cell, I mean, a knife in they cell. Well, I find that hard to believe. Because watch this, man. They sure didn't come out their cells when it was time for war, busting on nobody. So what these knives was that these Wahoopies supposed to didn't have it in their cell. They got to have it in their cell. No, that's bullshit, man. Watch this, man. Now, don't get me wrong. I done ran across some white boys that was in the pen that wasn't punks that stayed down for their cause and what they believed in and what they represented. But when this dude be putting 100 on it, then he said on the level 4 yard. Look, let me share this with you, man. It's not a whole lot of white boys on level 4 yards in California prisons. They're on level 2s, level 1s. That's where they send them to do their time now. They send in where they won't possibly have no problems. You understand what I'm saying? You'll catch a white boy with 10 years and have level 2 points. But let a brother or Hispanic come in there with 10 years, he gonna have level 4 points. He got to work himself, work his points. He got to be good, bring his points down. Get on the level 3 and all that. No, man. I'm telling you, when I left Calipat and went to Old Folsom to be a drug mentor in the Health Right 360s, I was like, God damn, I ain't never seen this many white boys in prison. It was that's how many white boys it was. Walking around like they was tough, didn't have no bothers in the world. Watch this, man. It wasn't a whole lot of stickings. When I was in Old Folsom, I ain't see it sticking. I ain't see it sticking, man. I ain't see it sticking. We seen fist fights. We seen melees. But wasn't no sticking. Then you even get them now. They saying on level 4s, the white boy was saying on level 4s, man, when we get our man, he gets stabbed. No, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? That's bullshit. And that's what we got to that's straight bullshit. And these dudes get on here, man, and they come with some bullshit to try to assassinate a brother's character. Yet they want to confront me saying I'm talking about their people. I got 15 people in there and 7 lights. Y'all tapped in here, man. Give me them lights, man. Right? Let's really keep it 100, man. Why everybody so afraid of the blacks when they got the team, when they got the lines they set with each other instead of bringing the noise by themselves? Because a lot of them couldn't, especially Woods, man. And I ain't taking, again, I'm not taking nothing from them. I've seen some of them that were soldiers, but not a whole lot of them. The chosen few of them soldiers, man. They most soldiers that stabbing each other than stabbing their enemies. Because I done seen it in Calipatra, right? When the Woods got into it with the Hispanics, each building might have had 3 or 4 white boys, and the police put all the white boys in one building on the yard, on C yard, put them in one building so they can all be together, protect themselves. Do they do that to blacks? Do they do that to Hispanics? Hell no. So I done been in a building in a section, and the blacks and the Hispanics is at war with each other, and it might be 4 blacks in that section. Do they move us? Hell no. So we got to come out our cell and handle our business and be handled. I prefer the one to handle my business. Big Hurt gets a whole clout chase. I can go for that. Because Big Hurt is on here, whether he want to believe it or not, or don't know it or not, or I don't know. He's belittling his race. Watch this, man. It's a trip on how dudes get on here, advocate this and advocate that, and don't have no proof of the shit they advocate. Some of them just shout a day about it, man. You understand what I'm saying? Watch this, man. Ain't nobody on YouTube trying to glorify prisons. Ain't nobody trying to glorify gang banging. Because watch this, man. My gang didn't represent me. I represented my gang. When I gang bang, I bang. Yeah, Watch this, not just Piru's Bloods. Anybody that wore a red rag was my enemy, right? And that's who I was against. But was I against all Damus? No, man. No. When I went to prison, I seen wasn't no need of being against Damus. Because when I hit that level 4 yard, man, I seen shit. It might be a Damu that could save my life. You understand what I'm saying? I might get caught on that tip by myself, man. And the Damu was out there with me, gonna help me. Now, I done had some experiences in the county jail with Damus and non-affiliated dudes that are Hispanic, Southern Hispanics, Rush Crips while we cuffed up and try to stab us and do all that. These same brothers will come to the pen if you run across them and they'll chuck their tail and leave that yard. Because they know they was in violation. Now they know they might have to pay the piper. That's what people don't seem to get either, man. If you do foul shit in jail, in some form, shape, or fashion, you got to pay the piper, man. You got to pay the piper. You gonna it's these the course we've been dealt with. See, I never been one to do a whole lot of complaining about the life I wanted to live. I wanted to be a banker. I went to prison. You understand what I'm saying? And this is the things I participated in. So I wanted to be the best at what I participated in. I had genuine mentors, dudes that laced me, Sumo, Scarry, Tabari, Cutes, Marcellus, Big Havron, rest in peace. You understand what I'm saying? My big homies laced me, man. That's right, man. Front line to the flat line. That's what I'm talking about. Show you right. We got to start understanding something, man. I'm on here for one thing, man. To make it better in my community as well as other communities. To not glorify gang banging, to not glorify prison. I don't care how you feel about me. Your opinion don't mean a motherfucking thing to me. Excuse my language. You understand what I'm saying? Thank you, man. Much love and respect to you, man. I'm going to always keep it a buck. I'm not on here trying to assassinate nobody's characters. I'm not on here clout chasing. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just trying to do a whole, YouTube is meant to enlighten and to school people and give people game about what's really going on, man. I'm not finna lie to you about this gang thing. I'm not finna lie about you about prison. You get a whole lot of, watch this, man. Prison might have been filled with a whole lot of gang members, from Hispanics to the blacks and all that. But every gang member didn't put work in the pen. Everybody got their own position. Some people don't know how to play their position. That's probably why the S&Y yard is so filled with other races besides blacks. You understand what I'm saying? Yet you'll get these same dudes that was checkouts, dropouts in their organization that say, well, blacks don't check paperwork, blacks don't get on their people. Hey, thank you, man. I believe that blacks check paperwork, blacks do a whole lot of major removing. And when we remove, that's just it. Well, but all you have to do if you was in California Department of Correction, man, if you ever looked on that S&Y yard, there's more people of other color than blacks there. And some of the blacks there was in the black Hispanic gangs. Hey, thank you, Charles White. I'm trying to. Killer Cali, I see you tapped in, baby. How you doing? How that leg coming along? Hope you feeling better, homie. But listen to me, man. I went to prison as a young age. And I went in there trying to build a name for myself. I made a couple of bad shots. You feel what I'm saying? Do I regret it? No, man. Because guess what? It wasn't personal. It was just business. And and then what you got to understand, man, just do your history of gang members in prison, or prison gang members in prison. Everybody challenge shot calls. It's a new world order, man. Some people get tired of the same leadership, so they create propaganda to have people go at each other. The biggest scrimmage I had in prison wasn't with the Mexican mafia, wasn't with the Serenos. It's with the Blue Notes, and that scrimmage didn't last long, and it hurted Because now we going at each other. We're Crips. We going at each other. Thank you, Killer Cali. I'm trying to, man. You feel me? But what you need to understand is they came out with a certain movie, man. When that certain movie came out, the Emmy had problems. And watch this. I like American Me. I like that movie like a motherfucker. But let me share something with y'all, man. Everything in that movie wasn't real. Some of that shit was false. Some of that shit was false. James almost thought they did a hell of a premiere. But some of that shit in that movie was bullshit. It wasn't real. They can't mislead society, and it made society, gang members look at shit totally different. Hey, man, I can't, Well, that wasn't based on Crip shit. Same with Tookie movie. You understand what I'm saying? They put it out there. We had a good preview on it. But watch this, man. Tookie made history. He was nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize in prison. He just didn't win it, but he was nominated for it. Some white man found it in the kindness of his heart to say, hey, man, Tookie doing something great. He's doing something wonderful. He's trying to change shit from prison. So why you can't commend a man on that? Listen to me, man. Raymond had the good idea when he came up with Crip. He just wanted us to protect our communities. All us just wanted to be Crips. It was like having a big wheel. Everybody wanted one. You understand what I'm saying? So, and when I got the opportunity to presented the opportunity to run through that line in 1971, man, at Willowbrook Junior High, man, I jumped to it, man. Like I hit a lottery or something. Ran through it, got a black eye at the end of it. Said cripping wasn't easy, but somebody had to do it. And I've been doing it from then on at my very best. What's up, Blade? Thank you, man. Hey, I tried that what you said too, man. I got a little tipsy doing it, but it was all right, right? But listen to me, man. We got to stop. Well, some of it was real. I can't take that from that movie. We got to start understanding, man, that we're not a product of our environment, that our environment is a product of me. We all of us. I always say this. And it's on us to make our environment better. Because we destroyed our environment. Watch this, man. If you're in your late 40s, early 50s and 60s, you played a role in the destruction of your community. Like I heard a dude say today, man, my homie woke me up. When I woke up this morning and said, man, look at your boy. This dude sitting up here saying, we glorifying what gangbangers was doing with the materialistic shit when they were selling drugs. Check this out, man. I ain't never seen nobody put a gun to nobody's head and say, go smoke some crack. Everybody that smoked crack because they wanted to. Everybody that sold crack sold it because they felt they could have got some money. You understand what I'm saying? But we can't knock the cards that we was dealt with when we trying to win. So I'm not gonna knock that. What I will knock is this. While you was trying to destroy your community and opportunities being presented to rebuild your community and you don't want to participate in it or participate in it, now you foul. So listen to me, man, like LeBron James, Shaq and them. Yeah, Shaq go through Walmarts, buy little kids tennies and shoes and all that, bikes. Donated something. I sent him with Big U on here. But watch this, man. Why Shaq and them don't want to step to the plate and say, let's really have this sit down. These gang members want to have a sit down. These gang members like Bam, OG Bam want to have an inner city youth sit down. Why these dudes isn't trying to donate to this? Because we can't just do this by ourselves. So what's wrong with us asking for y'all to donate to a worthy cause? What's wrong with that? This is what we got to start looking at, man. Because watch this, man. I guarantee you this, if my big homie Bully was still living and had the hell of a job he had, he'd have hurried up and pulled up on me and said, man, here, what else you need? Go and make this happen. Because he got kids. But probably by now, he's a grandparent. You understand what I'm saying? His nephew, my little homie, Boney contributed. So why not want to make your community better? Why we got to always try to knock what another brother trying to do for his own community, man? Trying to make his community better. It takes a village to raise a child, but it takes a village to keep the village intact. We're all responsible for what's going on negative in our community, especially when all we're doing is talking about it and ain't coming up with a solution. Peace and ceasefires ain't no motherfucking dream, man. It's a reality. You feel me? Just try my channel. Anyway, things I saw years back. One Damu and Crip here could say they never force others to do stupid things. Watch this, man. Gang banging was a choice. Ain't nobody forced nobody to be a gang member. Every dude ever started gang bang, he's gang bang because he wanted to gang bang. And watch this. When it comes to Crips and Bloods, you can step away from the gang at any given time. You tell a person you don't bang no more. And ain't nobody tripping. Say it again, Brian Johnson. That's just what it is. If them dudes contribute to what's going on in the community, they gonna look like they doing something against they little system they going against. Shit, you seen that with Kyrie. But listen to me, man. This is what we got to do. We got to call them dudes on their bullshit. I'm not a LeBron fan. It's because of LeBron. I don't like the Lakers. You understand what I'm saying? I admire what he's doing with his son, teaching his son how to get his money. But check this out, man. Didn't no black man come write nigga on your gate when you moved to Thousand Oaks, California, when you first got to the Lakers. It was some white man did that shit to you, a white person. It wasn't us. So once you come to the community, yeah, he came to King, Drew, and prayed in the D League, him and DeRozan. But watch this, man. These is the people that we got to call on to make things better in our community. We buying their motherfucking shoes. We spending our money on their shit. They ain't contributing nothing to the community. Whether y'all want to believe it or not, they getting rich off our community. Everybody get rich off the black community, man. Y'all ain't saying that? We allow anybody to come in our neighborhoods and open up a business. But we go to a bank and ask for a loan, open up a business. The banks will look at us like we crazy. But they give everybody else the opportunity to open up businesses in our communities. Why is it so blacks allow anybody in their communities, but we can't go to anybody else's community? Why is that, man? Y'all tell me, why is that? No, that's a problem. We're not fucked up people. We're not savages. We're one of the most humblest races on earth. Our only problem is we don't know how to love each other and respect each other. We too busy trying to belittle one another, hate on each other. Stop hating on another brother or sister because he's doing something right in their community. Let's start exchanging the black dollar with the black business. You understand what I'm saying? Let's start supporting one another like we're supposed to. This is what we got to do, man, because we don't do this, man, it's gonna be a new world order. It ain't gonna be, at the end result, it ain't gonna be nice for us. This is what we got to learn. So I'm asking y'all, all right, so I'm always asking y'all, donate to the cause, man. $ OG Bam 131, man. Contribute to the Inner City Youth Foundation that I'm trying to do, man. I'm trying to create an Inner City Youth sit down. All I'm asking for, $1 to $5, y'all contribute. For anything else is coming out the kindness of your heart, like the $1 to $5. But won't you donate to it? Because I want to make this happen in February or March. That's like 2 or 3 months away, man. Let's make it happen because I can't make it happen by myself. I need y'all. So frontliners, share this with your friends. People that's in here, the 13 likes and them 21 people up in here, hey, check this out, man. Donate to OG Bam, $ 131 for the Inner City Youth Sit Down, man. Don't y'all want peace in y'all community? And it's better for us to try to make it better for the youth? Yeah, I do. Yes, I do, Banks. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Do I have Instagram? Yes, I do. Right? So listen to me, man. Let's make this happen. Let's stop bullshitting, man. Because it's on us. Ain't nobody else gonna make it better in our communities but us. Let's laugh in their motherfucking face like they laugh at ours. Because we don't need them. You feel me? We need each other. I'd rather have 100 brothers than have one rich white man on my team, man. You understand what I'm saying? Listen to what I'm telling y'all, man. I'd rather have 100 brothers than one rich white man on my team. Because watch this, man. I love being black. I'm a proud black man. Have I did things in the past that I regret? Yeah. I done did shit, man, that I shouldn't have never had to do in my life. You understand what I'm saying? Shit, I was a gang banger. I partaken in a whole lot of shit that wasn't cool, but it made me better. It made me stronger. I'm not on that same shit no more. I'm responsible. I'm trying to be a positive role model in my community. But for some strange reason, man, black folks are always pointing fingers at each other. Always remember though, when you point one finger at somebody else, you got three pointing at yourself. Let's learn how to love each other, black community. Let's stop feeding to what the enemy wants us to do, that divide and conquer shit. You understand what I'm saying? It's all about making our community better for us and the kids. You understand what I'm saying? It takes a village to raise a child, like I'm always saying, it takes a village to keep a village intact. So again, donate to the cause, man. $ OG Bam 131. You understand what I'm saying? Don't be embarrassed. Don't be ashamed. You feel me? Listen to me, man. Gardena Block Crip. That's what I'm talking about. Northern Cali. I appreciate that. So listen to me, man. Let's get away from that hating on each other and keep it 100. So I'm gonna throw this challenge out to every Crip in here today. If you're really serious about Cripism, donate to the cause, man, because this is a Crip cause. $ OG Bam 131 for the Inner City Youth Program. It ain't nothing but a sit down that I'm trying to create, man, for we can talk to the little boys and girls in the communities. You understand what I'm saying? So watch this. Let me see who in here who love their community and who don't love their community. So when you don't donate, that's telling me you don't love your community. I'm gonna keep that 100. You understand what I'm saying? We got to contribute to what's being put down in the right way. You understand what I'm saying? I'm feeling a whole lot better. Tonight, 6 o'clock live. Somebody had threw something at me, say, give them my 10 Kev Mac best video. Well, the first one is me. The first one is me. I love that one. And that's we're gonna talk about that tonight. But I got questions and answers on here. It's 27 minutes. I want to give y'all an hour. You understand what I'm saying? So anybody have a question, tap in with a question. I'm gonna answer that question. Come on with it, man. This question is this afternoon, so come on with it, man. So let's make it happen. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna hit you, Banks, in the comment. I'm gonna text that to you in the comment. You'll get it. Kev, Mac, and Bam, and others. That's right, man. Check this out, man. I said this the other day. Kev Mac is a gang banging historian. Even if it was people before Kev Mac, I'm going by my own opinion, what I see. If it wasn't for Kev Mac, a whole lot of gang members, as well as myself, wouldn't be able to be on YouTube. So that's telling you we're trying to give out some positive vibes, man, and some positive enlightenment to what used to be. He's certain we'll always be our own worst enemy until we realize the outside forces are the true enemy, which will equal unity. Say it again, Brian Johnson. What's up, OG? Did you know Big Rebo? Big Rebo was my homie from Park Village. That was the homie. Rest in peace. Shout out to his family. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, I knew him. You understand what I'm saying? OG Bam, what are your thoughts on rapper Swifty Blue? Hey, man, my thoughts on rapper Swifty Blue, he's a comedian. He's a comedian. If you wouldn't show a picture of Swifty Blue and he was talking, he sounded like he a brother. So he's emulating me. He emulating everybody that's black. He trying to be black. He jump on the bandwagon of what blacks talk about on YouTube. Somebody need to check in. Watch this. Every time he pull a pistol on somebody, a little 22 pistol, that little pop gun he got, he in flip-flops. Talking about gang shit. Either be a rapper, be a banger. Bam, what you think about all the black brothers and sisters are leaving Los Angeles? Check this out. I used to get offended at that. Until my ex-girl told me one time, she said, man, what's wrong with somebody trying to get their family to a more safer environment? Because we made the environment in Los Angeles fucked up. But we bring it back like it used to be, more people move back into the communities. We chasing our own people away. Ain't nobody else chasing them away. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't nobody else chasing them away. We destroying our own community. Every ride happened, we burnt up our own motherfucking communities. Every time something happens, we take it out on our community. Don't nobody take it out on nobody else. Yeah, you feel me? I was going to ask the same. I don't know exactly what he passed a few years ago, but I don't know exactly what date, man. Last time I seen Rebo, man, was at the Square Nutty Block. Rebo was like, he had stories about every battle wound he had, you know? But he was a solid homie. You understand what I'm saying? But listen to me, man. Blacks moving away from LA, running the Moreno Valley, Lancaster, because I'm in Lancaster, Palmdale, Apple Valley, Victorville. But wherever we go, we turn into a baby LA. You understand what I'm saying? So don't run from one problem, then go to where you're going to now and create the same environment that you just trying to leave. That's backwards thinking to me. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, watch this, man. It's a parent's responsibility to put their kids in a safe environment. So I can't get mad at the blacks that want to move from Los Angeles because it ain't safe here. And it ain't safe, but we the one creating the problem. Kid Mike got the info about when Rebo died. Thank you all for Texas. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to start paying attention to that, man. Let's get it together, y'all. I love my people, man. I love black people. I'm a black man, but I'm a Crip by choice. I'm a gatekeeper. A Cripism, Damuism, and blacks. You feel me? That's 100% facts you speaking on. Thank you, production. Productive P. Thank you. I'm not here to try to assassinate other people's character, especially I know other race, because I ain't no racist. I ain't, watch this, man. Only thing I'm against is police. I wouldn't care what color they is. You think we can get everything back how things used to be? Yes, we can, Roger Choice. Why we can't? It's all about us. Watch this, man. If don't nobody put in no effort, everything gonna fail. I ain't never seen an effort that just didn't fail. I give a person an A for effort, man. We got to start coming together and respect each other's get down and stop trying to belittle each other, stop trying to find fault in what somebody else doing. Watch this, man. I really believe gangs is here to stay. We can't, gangs ain't never gonna leave. Crips and Bloods is here to stay. But watch this, man. It's on us to make it better in our communities. It's on the Crips. It's on the Bloods to make it better on the community. It's on the people in our communities that didn't bang but ran with us. You understand what I'm saying? Because watch this. They used us. We didn't use them. What's up, OG? Checking in from Huntsville, Alabama. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Wilson. Thank you. Hey, Tobias, that was my little cousin, man. You absolutely right, man. Watch this, Tobias. I had just talked to him about 2 or 3 weeks before he got killed. He said, cuz, I'm going to take you to the studio and let you get with some groupies. Because I was on my way to the house, man. The day I called the house that night, I caught a sticking in the pen. Some dude seen me crying on the phone when the day was, man, that nigga Bam out there crying like a broad. I went in there and grabbed my knife and bust a hole on this dude, man. Because I just lost my little cousin. You understand what I'm saying? But back to what I was saying, man. It's on everybody in the black community to bring the black community back like it used to be. Let's stop trying to belittle each other and come with a common cause and reach our own solution in making our community better. How do you feel about legislation talking about passing reparation for all black brothers and sisters in California? Hey, man, I don't know if that's a myth or if it's real. You feel what I'm saying? If it happened, it happened. But I can tell you this. If it does happen, every other state might follow suit. You understand what I'm saying? Gavin Newsom want people to believe he's a hell of a governor. But let's see if it's going to happen. Then it might come with some criteria. You feel me? Watch this. Shouldn't blacks be owed, paid some form of reparation from the shit our ancestors went through, and we still going through the same thing, just in a different fashion? Yeah, we owe something. You understand what I'm saying? We owe something. I had a conversation one time with a girl, man. She said, man, shit, that slavery shit didn't affect me. I said, man, you got to be the craziest motherfucker I've met. I ain't never talked to this young lady again in my life. You understand what I'm saying? When she came at me like that. You understand what I'm saying? It's a trip. Blacks didn't want to fight to sit on the back of the bus. But when you get black folks now, they run straight to the back of the bus. You understand what I'm saying? Listen to me, man. Watch this. We sip out of public water fountains as everybody else sitting out of. It's all connected. Say it again, Mr. Banks. You feel me? So let me ask y'all, man. Do y'all want peace in y'all community? Do y'all want y'all community to be back like it used to be? Because if you do, it shouldn't be a problem to donate to any cause that brothers is trying to get y'all to do. Like my homie Gangsta now, they want to bring the Wasp Festival back. I'm all in agreement with that. I'm 110% with that. But I believe before the Wasp Festival come back, let's get our communities back right. We don't need a whole lot of motherfuckers at the Wasp Festival that's gonna bring about chaos. The Wasp Festival got to be a non-violent environment. We don't want violence at the Wasp Festival because when I used to go to Wasp Festival, we used to be squabbling. So we want peace. We want to generate peace at the Wasp Festival. Let's get our communities, our neighborhoods right. Gang members need to have a real sit down. Two members from, watch this, man. Two members from each generation come to the round table and have positive dialogues. Let the real OGs open up the dialogue and we step back from the table, sit down on the outside of the table, and let that younger generation talk to each other instead of talking at each other and come up with a solution to the problem in the community. The solution is, whether people want to believe it or not, it's jobs. Yeah, watch this, man. When a motherfucker can't get a job, he forced to hustle. He forced to go take some money. But if you got him a job, he ain't got to do that. You understand what I'm saying? We got to learn how to support each other and stop waiting on somebody else to support us. This is what we got to learn, man. It's all about helping each other instead of waiting in the shadow for somebody else. You feel me? So let's get it together, man. So before I get up in here again, can I get y'all to donate to the Inner City Youth Foundation, man? To the Inner City Youth sit down I'm trying to create. $ OG Bam 131. What more to ask for, man? I got black folks in here. Believe that's all that's in my show. So show your brother some love, man, and contribute to the cause, man. Go in the kindness of your heart and contribute to the cause. $ OG Bam, man, 131. This is the best 38 minutes I can give y'all. I'll be back at 6 o'clock with that cool live. You understand what I'm saying? If ain't nobody told you they love you today, OG Bam love you. Tap in, man. Donate to the cause. Peace.